The development of Internet led to more rampant illegal trade, which threats people's lives and security. The toll brusher led to the further development of illegal trade. The toll brusher is a privacy-focused software used to access the dark web, which can conceal IP address and makes users harder to track. Thus, the buyers and sellers can trade in dark websites conveniently and secretly, which makes it difficult for law enforcement to track. Even worse, it becomes a great challenge for them to thoroughly break down the dark websites, preventing the illegal trade. The law enforcement agencies around the world employ new tactics to stamp out anomalous markets, only to see new ones pop up. Illegal trade is convenient and safe for both buyers and sellers. Buyers don't need to meet and face sellers in the streets, which protects them from danger. Instead, they can sit at home and waiting for delivery of things they bought online. The express delivery is secretive and safe, which reduces the cost of illegal trade and increases the opportunity of it. Thus, the buyers have more access to illegal things such as drugs, threatening people's lives and the stability of society. Alphabet, a dark website which police agents was founded by a Canadian, was home to nearly 2,200 vendors with about 12,000 drug listings, according to the data. According to the data, Canadian ranked 60th in terms of the proportion of dealers in Alphabet. This data shows that Canada is facing a serious problem in illegal drug trade. In addition, almost 130 Alphabets died from California overdose last year, half of them in the Calgary area, up from 13 the year before, and the death toll continues to rise. The illegal trade of drugs brings damage to people's lives and health. Some of them lose their lives or see their family members going to death. The pay of drugs is also very high, which makes people live in poverty and breaks families' happiness. In addition, the teenagers are more likely to be appealed to buy drugs and addicted to the drugs. Their health and mentally will be influenced in a negative way. In addition to drugs, the illegal trade of personal information is also available in dark websites, which increases the internet fraud and threats people's safety. Crime teams can buy personal information for telecommunication and internet fraud, which makes the victims more likely to be cheated. The selling of personal ID card can be used for law and creating company, which makes victims carry a law and leave credibility issues in their archives, influencing their lives and works. Furthermore, the cost of personal information are very cheap, which reduces the crime cost and brings more hidden danger to people. Their addresses are also sold online. The development of Internet also leads to more human trafficking. The Internet provides traffickers with enormous scope to seek out and groom marginalized individuals through social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tinder. They can scan young, vulnerable individuals. They will chat to the vulnerable, appearing caring and building their trust. Then the victims will be taken to a brothel and threatened to engage in the sex trade. They have no choices but to work until the seller thinks they have no profits, and their reputation will also suffer. The Internet makes the sex trafficker ensure a steady cycle of supply and demand. Through the advertisements online, the buyers can see victims' personal information, such as photos and telephone numbers. Then they can trade online or offline without the agreements of victims because they are controlled by the traffickers. the sex trade becomes easier and the cost of it becomes lower, which brings more profits and reduces the risks of punishment for sex traffickers. The illegal trade online has become easier. The appearance of dark websites enables people to have access to drugs and personal information. The social softwares and online websites also promote illegal human trafficking. This makes people live in danger and exposed to the danger of crimes. This is my works cited list. I have cited 3 resources online.